Students, today let us know about the post-internship activities of your fourth semester as prescribed in the syllabus of Bangalore Central University. The activity is submit a report by visiting residential school, mentally challenged school or the special school. So first let us take a snapshot of all the practical activities prescribed as the post-internship activities. So here as you see the first one, I may not give the detail of each. Here just I am giving a snapshot or the brief of it, what you are supposed to do. Later a separate video is prepared for each of the activities. So the first one is a reflective journal, which is a student teacher's journal or diary. It includes your reflections or experiences about the major activities or the programs conducted daily, weekly, monthly or so. This is a record book, right? You are supposed to prepare the record which has to be submitted at the end of your fourth semester, but it needs to be written regularly and stands for 40 marks. The format of reflective journal may depend according to each and every institution, but I have a separate video on it which I will be sharing with you. Second activity which you see here is presentation by the student teacher on the reflection of the course. This stands for 10 marks and here you should share your or express in writing your experiences about 2 years B.Ed programs or 2-year B.Ed course, which may be about your teaching learning experiences, your field work, your working with the community and many more major experiences which you have undergone in the 2 years program, right? The third activity is working with community based any project of social welfare. This stands for 20 marks. Here you are allotted some community based projects by your teacher educators and mostly it is a group activity and the report of the same has to be submitted at the end of the semester or so as suggested by the institution. Next activity is review of the textbook. So each of you need to review the textbooks of both the semesters. Each of you need to review these textbook of both the methods opted as the soft core papers. It is a 20 marks activity. Specifically, you need to review the textbook which is used during your internship program in the third semester. Alright, the next one is the Viva Voce. It stands for 10 marks. It is a college activity. College conducts a Viva Voce. It is a kind of orientation or interaction, not orientation actually. It is an interaction seeking your developed potentials or the skills during the B.Ed program. As this is conducted by college, so you just need to write a small report or the reflections on it. The activity 7 is a practical examination. One lesson in each soft core paper conducted by the external board and 50 plus 50. Each soft core paper stands for 50 marks. Right. So, as you have already undergone internship experiences in the third semester, these practical examination assess your practical skills of teaching in actual classroom situation in each soft core paper. So, in each method you need to practically present yourself and on that basis the assessment will be done. Okay, so here you see all your post internship activities stands for 20 marks. Today I am just going to explain to you about the activity 4 where it is about submitting a report by visiting residential schools, mentally challenged schools or the special schools. Here some modification this I would like to suggest. The term mentally challenged school actually can be modified by presenting as schools for mentally challenged. Okay, that can be modified. Now coming to the part of it. So before just going through about the activity, it is needed for us to know the meaning of these 3 schools as given in the activity. So the first one is the residential schools. So residential schools, as the name suggests to you, are those schools where the children stay 24/7. It is a boarding school, right? So the students live and learn outside their family or their homes. So here these schools take care of all the aspects of a child's life and they regulate and monitor each and every activity of the students towards their holistic development. Second type of the institutions are the schools for the mentally challenged, right? These institutions or these schools, they facilitate the learning and development of those children who are intellectually challenged. These schools also take care of the holistic development of the child. Here holistic development means what level they are, just raising their level of living, right? Meaning here is that some kind of self management skills, some kind of discipline, some coordination skills, as a whole how to manage their life, they are trained for that here. Okay, and the third type of the institutions are the special schools. Actually these all categories, your school for mentally challenged and residential schools, what we have discussed here, the type of residential schools, they come under the category of special schools only. So all these special schools cater to the students with educational challenges, and they are designed and staffed in such a manner where they have all the resources to provide the right support of the children with special needs. Sometimes for each category of the special child, they will have the different kind of the education. Okay, so that way education or the support system, and here also the major purpose is to develop their skills from the level where they are, to raise or uplift their way of living, right? So this is about the three types of the schools. Now here, as you are supposed to write the report, I have taken a list of the institution of the special schools. Okay, so as you see here, some of these schools are the best schools of India. Delhi based, that is Tamanna Autism Center, that is a School of Hope, ranked India's #1 special needs school for 3 consecutive years, right? Then Aditya Birla Integrated School, Mumbai, SPJ Sadhana School, Mumbai, Amar Jyoti, Delhi, Asha Kiran Special Needs School, Bangalore, Mata Bhagwati Chadha Niketan. Okay, then Noida. The next schools are the Gateway School, Mumbai, Academy for Severe Handicaps and Autism, Atman Academy, Thane, Vidya Niketan Academy, Center for Learning Challenges, Bangalore, Sanchetana, Noida, and then Land Park Academy for Autism, California. Why I have taken one international school? Because this is very much known and famous school it is. Okay, yeah. Then afterwards, now I am going to share with you the kind of format which you are supposed to write for any of the institution. So what you have to do here is, what list I have provided to you here, from that list choose any one school, visit virtually, right? And after visiting, you have to write these points. Okay, report on these following points. So first is the name of the organization, location where it is, the contact details, the email ID and the mobile numbers, management and trustees. This all information you will get in their website itself, right? What are the governing bodies, who are the authority in that institution, what are the funding agencies, what are the different organizations or the people or the ministerial bodies who are funding that organization, what is the vision, mission and objectives of that particular organization. At the same time, most important thing is that what milestones are achieved by that particular organization, because of which that institution has become famous all over India or the world. Then staff information, table wise you can give the number of the staff, where the teaching and non-teaching and the other supporting staff also you have to include, and what are the services and infrastructure available there in this institution, table wise you are supposed to present, right? Then next one is your report writing, same it is continued, special programs and activities which are conducted by the institution, which caters to the various kind of the needs of the children, like yoga classes might be there, personality development classes will be there, soft skill development or some kind of the therapies, that all you are supposed to mention. Then the students statistics year wise, gender wise, or specific abilities wise. Some of the organizations, they have already created the database, right? So on that basis you need to just collect the information from there and present in the form of table. So here you can have 3 tables, year wise or gender wise, or specific abilities wise. Then you are supposed to present the timetable or the routine of the day if it is mentioned in the website, and the total functioning of the day. By that we will come to know that what kind of the day is run in that particular institution, what are the nature of their programs, okay. What are the media and promotional activities conducted by the organization, or how many times or which all places that particular institution is seen in the media, right. Then what are the future plans or upcoming projects with the different organizations or with the community or related to those special children. Then staff information, teaching and non-teaching table wise services. This last table is actually repeated, okay. So this 4-5 points we are not supposed to take it there. Future plans, staff information, service and infrastructure table wise, these already have come, right. Then the special programs and activities. Then afterwards this student statistics year wise also it has already come there. Timetable and routine, future plans. Last, see these points from future plans to this last one, this future plans, this is repeated that you leave. Then conclusion and the reflection you are supposed to write in the report. The reflection is about how did you feel while having the virtual tour of the institution, what was your learning, what is your perception and opinion about the activity which you have conducted, okay. So thank you so much.